The trainer tonight is someone that I respect so much, someone that has really helped a lot of people to become successful in this industry, learning this skill. Ladies and gentlemen, there are very few people that will be able to come to the nitty-gritty of this and teach you how it should go. Now, this man, by the grace of God, has had the opportunity of working with one of the major banks in Nigeria. When I say major, one of the biggest banks in Nigeria. And he worked for about 25 years, and rose to the position of an AGM. I know some of you are bankers, so you know what I'm talking about. An AGM in one of the big banks with a red color, you understand? So it's not a small bank. So he rose to the position of an AGM there, and he did not just work in the ordinary department, he worked in the Treasury Department. Treasury Department is the department where they do all these things about Forex, bonds, Treasury, all the stuffs there. So he actually headed that in Nigeria and represented the bank outside Nigeria, East Africa, and so on. And today he's retired and he's looking young, but he's a pensioner, but he's teaching people and helping people to succeed. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put a 555 together. Just type 555. Let's welcome Mr. I know some of you must have had the name somewhere before. His name is Mr. Kunle Majekodumi. A round of applause, just to put in a 555 as we welcome him. Mr. Kunle, are you there, sir?
I am here. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Great. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. It's an awesome night. It is going to be a train moving tonight. But I want you to catch on. I want you to ride with me tonight. For many of you, I knew you are what we call JJC. And for some of you, it is your first attempt at seeing how trading is done online. So I will be gentle with you tonight. But at the same time, we have to go at a speed that we have to finish some of the things that we have to say. So I want you to listen to me very well. Don't try and, you can't catch everything. That is why we are recording this for you to go back to it later and be able to catch up. So as I'm moving, just listen to me. Get as much as you can from me. Anywhere you have it, you are missing it, go back to the video. We are going to drop the link later tonight, or worst case tomorrow morning. Go to the YouTube and then look at that video again at your own pleasure. You are going to benefit from it. So good evening again. My name is Kunle Majekodumi. It's always a pleasure to be with you. Tonight, I'm expecting over 300 people in the house. I'm sure some of them are rushing home to come and join us right now. But we are going to look at something very basic tonight. If you want to trade, and I'm sure that is why you are here tonight, you want to trade online. You believe that that is a passion that you can actually develop. You are in the right hand. We will take you through what you need to do within this week, that it will demystify so many things that you are been hearing. But beyond that, it will also give you the courage, or probably it will give you that interest to go further. 1 week will never be enough for you to be able to do what you have to do. What it will do for you is that it will bring it to the fore for you, and you know whether you can do this or you cannot do it. Tonight, we are going to go into some of the basic things in trading online. And I have prepared slides for us to go through. So I want you to flow with me. You will have this available. At any point in time, you can go, you can see this again. Now, let me quickly, just 1 second. Let me minimize this. Okay. So we want to talk about understanding the basic in online trading. I'm not going to appeal to anybody. You can write whatever you want to write on the board. I know this is what we are. You know who you are. You just want to be doing this. It's okay. You can go ahead and deface the screen. But the rest of us, please just follow me. Don't be distracted by some of these guys, all right? We want to appreciate the basic concept in trading online. We want to know who is the trader and how can that trader succeed. We will try and answer this question. Is it difficult? Hopefully, for you, it will not be difficult for you. And my prayer is that because you are choosing to do this, it will not be difficult. Let me tell you something. Difficulty is a state of mind. And just as many people are already doing it, some of them are not as smart as you. Some people came in, they thought this is beyond them. But after some time, today now, they are actually trainers in this market. I spent quite a long time in this industry. I enjoyed my time, there. But the beautiful thing is that the same thing that banks are doing is what we want you to do from the comfort of your home right now. Every one of us know that banks are involved in trading, dealing in money. Now, we want you to do the same thing. Now, you may not have the billions of naira that the banks have, but with that small amount of money that you have, if you have the right skill, you can, and the right tool to use, you can actually grow that small money. And over the next couple of years, you will look back and you will never imagine that you are the same person that started that small. So trading doesn't just reveal your character, it builds it. If you stay in the game long enough, it will change you. You will not recognize that this is the same person you were 3 years ago, 5 years ago. So if you stay long enough to understand what it's all about, you will be a different person, and I know that is what it is. Let me give you a catch tonight. We are going to be talking a lot about the Forex market. We said that yesterday. We use the Forex market as a benchmark because the biggest trading that happens online is actually in the Forex trading, okay? But it doesn't mean that you cannot trade in commodities, for example. I know someone that called me, texted me earlier today. He's interested in commodities. Some time ago, we have some friends in the house who had been a farmer in cocoa in the past. Now he came to the city, he's now seeing that he can actually trade in that cocoa online. So you may have your own interest. As we said, you have your own interest. You want to trade in gold, you want to trade in oil. The principles are similar, okay? So try and understand what we are saying here, and I tell you, you apply that same principle to what you are doing, you are on your way. So when we talk about Forex trading, we say you are a trader in foreign currency. If you are trading in oil, you say you are a trader in oil. If you are trading in commodities, you say you are trading in a trader in foreign commodities rather. So this, of course, being a trader is very different. You are buying, you are selling. And it is always a challenge. I've always said this. I've seen a lot of people thinking that just because you have exchanged dollar for naira and you spent it, that you have been, you have traded in. No, what you have done, you have exchanged. A trader is someone that buys with the intent to sell, or someone that sells with the intent to buy, and at the end of it to make a profit out of that intent, okay? For you, if you want to be a trader, and for you to be a successful one at that, you need to understand what you are trading in. If it is cocoa, you need to understand the trading in cocoa. You need to understand the season. You need to understand where the people, the major buyers in the world, the major sellers in the world, you know that the events that happen in those countries will affect the price of the commodities you are trading. For example, if you choose to be trading in oil, you have to know that decisions that takes place in the OPEC meeting will affect the price of oil. So OPEC meeting cannot be called and you turn a deaf ear to it. You need to understand who are the major players in OPEC, who are the key decision makers in OPEC. Who are the opposing countries to OPEC? You want to know everything around it so that anything that happens in those areas, you know it is going to affect the business that you are doing. So understanding the business or the trade you are in is very key to your success. If you are trading in currency, for example, you want to know what currency will you be trading in. And there are many currencies to trade in. You can be trading in euro against USD. You can be trading GBP against Australian dollar. You want to trade euro against Japanese yen. You trade in pairs. It's similar to when I love to use pineapples traders. If I'm trading in pineapples, when I take my money to the market to buy pineapples, I give my naira, they give me pineapples. I sell the pineapples, I take naira again, I go back and give naira, I get pineapple. So I am trading in those pairs. Similarly, if you are trading in currencies, you are going to be trading in pairs. So you have maybe the currencies of Great Britain, for example, which is called the Great Britain pound, and trading it against the United States dollar. And if you take a leg, the first leg, and there are two legs in trading, you take the first leg to buy, the second leg to close the trade will be what? To sell. So you have to understand what you are going to be trading in. What is the currency you choose to trade in? For you to understand the currency means that the countries that owns that currency, you must understand what is happening in those countries. You cannot be trading the currencies of United States dollar, of United States, for example, and not be interested in what is happening in the United States, because it is the events that happen, both economic, political, social, and everything that happen in United States that will determine the currency, the value of their currency. If a natural event like earthquake or something very big happen, it can affect the currency of that country. So for you to know that currency, you need to understand the economy of that country. I want to believe you understand it right now. When should you trade? When should you buy or sell? And this is the second decision you have to make. The first decision is what currency. The ultimate decision of the currency to trade, I've told you, will depend on, or if it is commodity, it will depend on you. Nobody will decide for you. Okay? Then you have to understand what should you buy, or when should you buy, and when should you sell. There are times you will look at the market, you say, this is the best time to buy. You see, this is the best time to sell. Okay? That decision is yours as well. And the better, to be profitable means you are taking the right decision to buy at the right time and selling at the right time. If you buy when you should be selling, we will teach you all this one, you understand this one, when we talk about buying when the price is low and selling when the price is high. Buy low, sell high. Okay? At what price should you transact? That is another decision. You are choosing to buy. Then even to buy now, what price should it be? Oh, the price is low. Is the price low enough for you to buy? Do you understand me now? It's like going to the market. You want to buy a bag of rice. Oh, they told you that, and I'm talking about a trader right now. Don't imagine, whenever I'm talking, you have to imagine yourself as a trader. And that means a trader is someone that is buying and selling. You are not buying to consume at all. You are buying knowing that you must buy at the right price so that you can sell and make a profit. In this business, you can sell first before you buy. I'm sure you know that one. We explain that one to you later. So these three questions are key to you being a very good and successful trader. Knowing what you are trading, knowing when to buy, knowing the price to trade. Okay, now, for you to be a consistent, profitable, and sustainable trader, another thing that you must know is you must know how to manage the risk associated with trading in whatever you choose to trade in. So if you are trading in currency, for your profits to be consistent and sustainable, it's not like you trade today, you make profit today, and then tomorrow you lost everything. Or you have been trading from Monday to Thursday, then on Friday, you lost everything that you traded for that week, plus even your capital. It has happened a lot. So the key is having the right skill. The right skill. Listen to me very well. The right skill. It is not the amount of money that you brought in that will determine whether you're going to be profitable. The skill and the tool that you are using that will help you. We'll come back to this one as we go along. So don't ever make the mistake of believing that market success has to come to you fast. You must learn to trade small. Don't put all your money in initially. Do come gradually. In fact, start with a demo account. Stay in the game. Understand how it works. Gain the experience. Gain the confidence. There will be time you will lose. In fact, you can be in the market and for a whole week, all your trading is just like, what is happening this week? You are just losing. Okay? But you have to be persistent because eventually, and this is what we have seen across all over the world, eventually, you will reach that level where your productivity or proficiency will be high, that you are not going to be making more profits than the losses. Let me quickly tell you right now, for you to be a profitable trader, it does not mean that you will not lose in some trade. No, there's nobody that trades that doesn't lose. What makes you a profitable trader is that you win more, you make more profit than your losses. I can take 10 trades in a day. If I lose 4 and I've gained 6, most likely I may make profit. There are times that if the losses on your 4 is so huge, it can actually wipe away the successes or the profits on the 6 other trade. You have to understand this is business. You are an entrepreneur here. So tonight, we are going to try and understand some of the basics: stop loss, leveraging, loss size, and pips. And then we'll try and look at who is a Forex broker and the tools that we use in this market. All right. But before we go, let me just quickly talk about a Forex broker. Let me see if I can remove all these people that have all this rubbish on my screen. Just 1 second. Good people. All right. Okay. So a Forex broker is that person, a company that provide a currency trader or commodity trader or stock trader with access to a trading platform that allows you to buy and sell whatever you choose to deal in. It may be currency, it may be commodity, it may be cryptocurrency, it might be oil, it might be gold, you might want to trade in indices. So a Forex broker is that person that allows you to have access to the markets that you are going to be trading in. Because on your own, you cannot be in that market. You do not have the requirements. You know what it means to be a player in this market, a major player. You need certain amount of money for you to be able to stay in that place. Now the brokers have been there. You are now borrowing their platform. You are standing on their shoulder to be able to trade in that market that you choose to trade in. We are going to be talking about brokers over a period of time, okay? Because they offer you a way to get into the mix. The same thing that banking are doing. You do not have the capacity of a bank, but brokers allow you to rub shoulders with them in the same market. We'll talk about how they make money. You don't concern yourself with that one today. Let's concern ourselves with how you make money. Now, the key matter that you need to understand, number one, is that, you see, I said that, said that, you see, the platform where you will be doing this trading is what we call MetaTrader 4. Some of you downloaded it already. The rest of you, don't worry. Tomorrow, we are going to spend the whole of tomorrow talking about MetaTrader 4 and brokers, okay? How you open an account with the broker, how you, all the things, how to open a trade. Okay, some of you, I heard someone today says that he tried to enter a trade. You cannot know if you have not been taught, ladies and gentlemen. We will spend time tomorrow and teach you how to enter a trade. You want to buy and sell soya bean, or you want to try and buy and sell gold. You want to be trading in oil or in whatever currency. What do you press? What do you do? We will look at it tomorrow. Just come, be prepared to learn. Your ability to get it will help you because, as I said, yeah, we will show you how it is done. You will need to go back and do a little bit of practice on your own. And then you can begin to develop that proficiency that we talk about. You begin to develop it gradually. Will it happen overnight? Never. It will not. Some of us have been there for years. But you know what? In 6 months' time, 3 months' time, 6 months' time, you will not believe where you are if you are just starting today. If you put your mind to do it, you have the right people to guide you right now. All right, so MetaTrader 4 is that platform that you will be using to do your trading. All right, now let's look about these 4 major things that as a trader you must know. The first one is what we call the stop loss. Stop loss. Stop loss is exactly what it says. It stop your loss at a point that you are choosing that it should stop. You want to trade, you want to go into a trade to buy. When you buy, you expect to buy when the price is low and you want the price to go up. And then you sell when the price is high and make a profit. But do you know what? You cannot determine the outcome of your trade, no matter the analysis that you have gone through. Everything that looks 100% certain, suddenly, and something can happen. And even there are big players in this market that can choose to take the market the other way. And so, what do? You protect yourself. What stop loss do for you is it protects you. It stops your losses. If trading is going against you, it allows you to determine if this is my way. If I make loss up to this amount, stop this trade for me. You are the one that will put it there yourself. You could choose that, look, I'm trading. I have $500 that I'm trading with. For every trade I'm going to be entering, I don't want to risk more than 1% of my capital. If you are trading with $500, 1% of $500 is how much? What is 1% of $500? $5. $5. So you can choose the risk you're carrying on every trade is only $5 from your $500 account. So if you trade and the trade did not go your way, what are you going to lose? $5. $5 only. That is what they call a stop loss. It prevents you from losing more than you have. If you don't put stop loss in your trade, you know what can happen? You can actually lose your capital. You can, for people that have traded before and you did not use it, I'm sure you can testify. If you have ever traded before and you did not use stop loss, please, I want you to type into the chat room right now. Just tell us what happened to you. You did not use a stop loss in trade. What happened to you? Just tell us in the group chat, right? In the Zoom chat right now. Now, the next thing I want you to know also is that you need to know what leverages are. Leverages are there to help you. Number one, many of us that are on this platform, and I don't know how many, maybe about 300 of us, irrespective of your background, I don't see many of us starting to trade and you are putting $100,000 to trade. But what can happen is that you can put $500 into your account for trading, and your brokers will make sure that without your $500, you can actually trade at a higher level than your $500. What do? They give your account a leverage. A leverage is the ratio of the trader's fund to the size of the broker's credit. So if you enter into a trade, you have $1,000. Your broker could say that if you choose, you are the one that will choose this leverage. You say your leverage is 1 to 2. That is what you want to trade. That means your 1,000 will give you a purchasing power of $2,000. So if ordinarily your trading is to make a 1% return on your capital or on your trading volume, what will happen is that instead of making just 1% on 1,000, you are now making 1% on 2,000. 1% of 2,000 is $20. But $20 on your original capital is 2%. I hope you got that one. Your return on investment, because your investment is $1,000, but if you have made a 1% on $2,000, that means the return on your investment is high. Imagine you are using 1 to 200 leverage. That means your $1,000 is giving you $200,000 purchasing power. If you trade and you make just 1% of that $200,000, do you know what you have done? You have actually doubled your capital, original investment. Now, I need to tell you that you have to also be careful with the leverage you use, because the way it can work for you to give you profits, if it goes against you, if your trading goes against you, it can quickly take more money also from your account. All right. Now, so we talk about stop loss, we talk about leverages, and we say stop loss is to help you to preserve your capital. Leverage is to help you to make more money. Okay, it's given to you by your broker. Pips is what we work for when we trade. Pip is the business that we are doing in trading. A pip is the movement that takes place between when you enter into the market and when you close. So when you enter, you want to trade. You enter to do a buy trade. The price that you enter and the price that you close, the difference between it is what we call a pip. Normally is a very small fraction. It is not like the kind of movement that you go to the market today, you want to buy something, they say it is 1,000. Then you come tomorrow, they say it is 1,100. No, it doesn't move like that. It moves in a small fraction. So you can have a trade of GBP USD 1.3536. Okay, you will see something like that. If it moves from 1.35361 to 1.35371, that is just 1 pip. Now that 1 pip can give you 10 cents as a return, or it can give you even $10 or more. I will explain what it is, but just understand right now that when you are trading, what you are struggling to make in your trading is what we call pips. We do not have sufficient time in the beginner class, this class. But you know what? In the professional class, we spend 2 hours just doing calculation on how to compute pips, how to compute stop loss, how to compute your take profit and your leverages. We do a lot, your spread. We do a lot of computation there. That after that day, many people will say, "Oh, you mean this is how this is doing?" They have been sometimes attending some training, but they do not realize how simple it is to do this computation. It's just an arithmetic. I used to tell people, my 9-year-old, primary 3, 9-year-old, going to primary 4 now, we do this for you. So it's not a difficult thing to compute. It's just a simple arithmetic. So PIP is what you are working for. Lot size plus your PIP will determine how much money you make. Lot size is the contracts that you choose to enter into the market. The contract, you know, we have different contract level in trading. We have what we call the micro lot size, which is the one that starts from 0.01 to 0.09. We have what we call the mini lot size, which is the 0.1 to 0.9. Remember, 0.01 is different from 0.1. A lot different there. Then we have the one that starts from 1.0, which is the standard lot size. So lot size is like the order size. If you are going to go into some business, you will order in cartons. You say, how many cartons? So in that carton, there is a fixed amount already in it. It is, you are now buying in that carton. So the order size in trading also is in that way. You either buy lot or standard. Note of. So how does it affect what you do? If it's here, and I want to believe that that this thing is not breaking. I can see it says the internet is unstable. Okay. Micro is from 0.009. Mini is from 0.10 to 0.90. And standard is 1.0 to 0. It goes to 10,000, in fact. Okay. Now, that's lot size that you see there. It carries a compensation depending on the order side or the order size or the contract size. It carries a different compensation. So if you are using 0.0, the order size, that means your per pip. You know, there are some people that are just this is how they are. They never like anything good, and that is why they remain the same for all the rest of their life. It is not causing them, but that is who just they are. So just try and ignore them. Don't get annoyed wherever you are, please. Don't get annoyed. That is what they are. You can understand why we used to block our group chat. We don't allow people to come in. They're the one that will come in there and try and create distortion. They bring all the things that you don't want to do to you. Understand? This is who they are. So don't worry. They are everywhere right now. All right. Now, if you are doing 0.01, it means if you make a trade and you make one pip, it means you will be paid $0.10, which is 10 cents. Remember, lot size 0.01, you will get for every pip 10 cents. 10 cents is like 10 kobo in a naira and kobo. Now, cent is like kobo in a dollar as well. Okay, so 10 cents for every 0.01 pip that you make. So if you make 10 pip, it means 10 cents times 10 pip, 10 cents times 10 pip, we give you $1. It is 0.1 times 10, we give you 1. If you make 20 pip, it means that for that 10 cents times 20, you have made $20. If you have used mini lot size of 0.1 as opposed to 0.01, it means for every pip, you are going to be earning $1. So for the same $20, you will be making, 20 pip right now. For the same 20 pip in your trade, you will be making $20. $1 for every pip. If you use standard lot size of 1.0, okay, it means for every pip you make, you are going to be paid $10. $10. So if you make 20 pip, 20 pips times $10 means $200. So you can see that it looks as if the higher the lot size, the more money you make. That is true. That is true. The higher the lot size can be even 100 standard lot size. It means for every is 1,000 pip, $1,000. Okay. But do you know one thing? The reverse side of it is that if the trading you did not go your way, you know what will happen? You can lose as much as well. So what we normally teach you is that, look, when you are starting, don't be in a hurry. For you to stay long in this market, let your position be small. Use 0.01, maximum 0.02. Yes, if you make a profit, the profit will be small. Also remember, if you make losses, your losses will be small. And remember, right now, you are not yet proficient. You are not at that level where you make a lot of money. Okay? What happens is, where you make, your trading will always be profitable. You have to understand, you have to go slowly. So you start with lower lot size. Yes, you'll be making small money, but steadily, as your proficiency level increases, you can then be increasing your lot size as well. All right. Now, this one is just to tell you, I'm sure many of you heard about, you saw those charts that we normally show when we are trading. Mr. Popola showed us something earlier on today where you saw, let me clear this, just 1 second. Let me clear this. Okay, where you saw some charts and you see that say enter at this thing. Now, candlesticks is what represent those charts. We call it candlestick. You are going to spend in the professional class. I think that was what we did yesterday. It was a very interesting class. When you meet Bishop to teach you how to use candlestick, because candlestick carry a lot of information. If you look at this one here, it carries a high price, a low price, it carries the entry and the closing also. So this thing you are seeing here, and you see it a lot in trading. Let me see, do I have anything like that? Oh my, I didn't bring anything here. The market started at this price. The market has gone as high as this. Within that period, it has gone as low as this. So this, what we call candlestick, is a representative of what has happened within a specific period of time to price of that item you are trading. You can see the price has gone as within, let's say, 1 hour now. So the candle represents the beginning of the 1 hour and the closing of the 1 hour, and represent how price has gone high and gone low. And with that, you can take a decision as price being going up, as price being coming down. Who is winning in this market? You know, it's the market where the bears and the bulls are fighting. Who understand who the bears and the bulls are? Who understand? Can you type it in the chat room? If you know who the bears and the bulls are, type it in. Who is a bear? Who is a bull in this market? Can you type it in? I'm looking for you. Who understand that? Quickly. I can't see anybody typing in. Okay? Yes, John, thank you. Bulls means going up. These are buyers. Bears means sellers. Price is coming down. Thank you very much. Because I know there's some people that understand. So when we say you are bullish, it means that you are buying. You are a buyer. When we say you are bearish, it means that you are selling. All right. Now, don't worry. These are terms that you are going to be using concerning your businesses going forward. If you're hearing for the first time today, it sounds like a Greek. I understand how it was my first day as well. But that is why we have it recorded, and we enjoin you, we encourage you to go and listen to this again. All right. Now, let's see. What else is there that I thought you should know? Okay, this is just talking about what I've just said, the high, the low, the opening, and the closing. You will get this more over a period of time. Now, as I try to round up on my presentation to you tonight, let me quickly tell you 2 things right now. You see, You are here to learn. And I know you want to make money, but you have to understand that before you earn, you have to learn. That is the risk. That is the way it is in the world. You can't make money as a medical doctor if you have not gone to medical school. You might not be even a good trader. Whatever you are trading in, you might choose to be trading, whether in shoes, in cosmetic, in whatever. If you don't understand how that business is doing, you might not make money. It is not the amount of capital that you put into that business. You have to understand the nitty-gritty. So there is warning here for you. There's risk in this market. If you don't understand it, you go into it, you can lose money. That is a warning. For at the same time, there are benefits. If you understand how to unwrap the chain around that dollar, do you know how much $100 is today? It is more than the minimum wage in Nigeria. $100 is more than the minimum wage in Nigeria. So $100 is quite a lot. I told someone, do you know how it feels like? And let me tell you, I'm telling you this thing from my perspective. How it feels like, oh, my wallet is not here. How it feels like that in your wallet, you actually can open your wallet. You understand? Open your wallet and bring out from within your wallet dollar. You know, you go to the market, you are spending naira, of course, in the market. Suddenly, you don't have enough naira. And it's like, okay, can I just change on? You know what dollar is? It's excess of 40,000 naira. This is what you are trading. International business. You are paid in dollars. And it means if you get enough proficiency, if you learn to that level, using the right tool, because I'm going to also tell you that the tool you use will help you. That is why in Rich Vision Academy, we have a tool for especially people that are just learning to trade. The decision that you are going to be faced with is when to enter the market. What price should you enter this market? You can enter the market at the wrong time. And when you enter the wrong time, you can lose your money. But we have tools that can guide you. This is what we're using. If you see them in the professional class, that is what they are being taught also. And some of those tools, beyond what we are offering, there are many of them, some of them are free online that you can have access to help you in taking the right decision in this market. Let me end by telling you this. You see, you do not market. Oh, don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself that you have control of this market. This market is, there are things that happen here that is beyond you. Yes, the risk. I just mentioned to you that the stop loss, you are the one to set it. If you choose to risk 50% of your capital, what it means is that you are ready for the penalty of it. The entry, when do you enter the market, is your decision. When do you exit is your decision. Nobody the market. Nobody will tell you how often you should trade. Nobody will tell you when to trade. What should you trade? Should you be trading in oil or in gold or in currency? It is your decision. The reaction towards the outcome of your trade is in your control.
It's 21
You
hours.
can choose to be mad with yourself after you lose a trade, but you can choose to be in control, to say, well, I've only lost 1% of my capital. I still have 99% waiting. The next time, I'll be a lot more careful, and I will make sure I win the next time. Your reaction is in your control. You can lose money and say you don't want to eat. That is your problem. For me, if you want to tell me what I do, in those days when I still used to eat eba, when I ask my wife, tonight I want to eat eba, she knows what has happened. All right. But what are the things that you can't control? You cannot control the price movement in this market. It is not within your control. It is not within your powers. Bishop will tell you the major movers in this market. They have billions that they are putting in the market. And so when they come in the market, they choose to go in a particular direction. Price can move slightly in their direction because they have the capital. You, with your $10,000, even $1 million, you can do nothing in this market. Okay? The market news is not within your control. What happens in the market, what Donald Trump will say that will affect the price of dollar is not within your control. You are not in control of the natural event that can happen to any country that will affect the price of their currency. If you are trading in cocoa, for example, you don't have control over the news that happen over cocoa in those major countries that are buying cocoa, that are producing cocoa, for example. So if two major countries that are producing cocoa, Nigeria and Korea, for example, if they are it means is not in your control. With the best analysis, you might still lose your trade. That is why for every trade you go into, you must protect yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, the intention is for you to appreciate that trading is very sweet. The intention is for you to know that trading is very sweet. But at the same time, if you don't have the skill, if you don't know what to do, you can lose your money. You can lose your money. We don't want you to lose your money. Some of us, we lost money. Oh, we were greedy. We wanted to make money. I have traded corporately. I was a treasurer at one of my banks, and I've traded on the corporate level. But when I came to the retail level, I have to understand it all together. I have to start from the basis. And after enjoying so much privileges, and I thought that I understand this thing very well. I've been in this thing. So I entered the market. I put in $3,000. I wanted to be making my budget, my target at that time is that every week I want to be making minimum of $500. Minimum of my target is monthly is $2,000 every month that I want to be making. Ladies and gentlemen, within 2 weeks, I lost 1,800. I quickly had to go and withdraw the balance. I said, these people want to kill me. I knew that I did not know enough. And today, by the grace of God, it's possible now to come into this market with a different understanding. I'm not greedy anymore. I have patience right now. I know it won't happen the way I wanted it every time. And I know that if I stay with it long enough, I will make it. I will make money out of it. That is my message for you tonight. We are going to meet again tomorrow, okay? Mr. Kokola is going to tell you something right now. I don't know whether he's still there. Mr. Kokola, are you there? I'll tell you something right now. You need to give yourself what we say, when people tell you like this, do like this, that means calm down, calm down. Don't worry. Maybe this December, you might not be making the $1,000 yet from your trading. It's possible, okay? But what we are saying is that stay in there, be learning every day. Let 80% of what you do be learning, and just about 20% or even less be what you be doing trading. If you do that very well, I tell you, in the next 6 to 12 months, you might be the one speaking like me here to some other people on a Zoom, teaching them how to do this business. Thank you very much for your attention tonight. Tomorrow, we are going to be practical. We will take a trade tomorrow. We will look at our MT4. If you have not downloaded your MT4, follow that video that we sent yesterday. Okay? Follow that video. Try and use that video to open your own MT4. Because tomorrow, we will see how we can all take a trade. If I can't see questions, I know some people have asked questions in the past. Let me see If I can pick one, someone say, I think calculator is the right option. All right. Thank you, Abiodun Ezekiel. Thank you so much. Can we say Forex is calculated risk or just luck? No, Adedeji, it is not luck. Luck, someone will tell you, is when you are prepared and the opportunity comes and you are able to be able to take it. Okay. There is technical analysis, there's fundamental analysis, and all those analyses. Yes, thank you so much for all of you that have contributed here. Odo Ami says the person drawing, oh yes, don't worry about that person. Just ignore those people. Don't worry. I have names for them, but I won't call them that name on air right now. All right, everybody. Okay, I want to believe that you get some things here tonight. If tonight justice has been done in the topic we choose, if you believe justice has been done, just type 777. There are still 252 of us here. Thank you so much for those people that waited. Let me see 250 7777. Type 7777. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Mr. Popola, are you back with us? I know you, I think you lost connection at some point. All right. So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, be here early so that we will start together early. We are going to be talking practical tomorrow, how to register with a broker. I will teach you how to draw money from your account. Someone did not believe you can draw money. Let me tell you a secret before we close. You know, school has been off. The children have been doing Zoom learning. We have not been paying school fees. Okay. So what do we do? I started trading with their school fees, the one I kept. I started trading. I'm being quiet. I don't want madam to hear me. I started trading with the school fees, and I'm making some money out of that school fees money. I'm putting it somewhere. As at the last count, from that money that I kept trading on it, I think it will be about $330 something right now. And that is well over 100,000. Now, if they are going to school and I choose to do something additional for them, that will be good for me, okay? I'm not saying you should trade with your own children's school fees. You are not at my level, all right? But tomorrow we will start and teach ourselves how to go about it. Thank you, every one of you, for your time. See you all tomorrow. Good night, and God bless you all.